Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the mess. Listen, I said I wasn't even really going to talk about this anymore. About Donda's son. Uh, I tapped on it a little bit when I went live the other night, but I don't want to just give. I don't want to give Kim's ex-husband uh, too much of my time because I'm not getting worked up over that man. Because at this point, it is what it is. Um, But Solange, girl, he done woke Solange up. I said, "Oh no, baby, oh baby, girl, I have not seen Solange. I have not heard from Solange in a minute. Not personally, of course, but Solange, she has risen. And so the other day, my best friend, this was like 2 days ago, he sent me a picture of Solange. So Solange has changed her Instagram picture to this. Hey! I said, oh no. Now, some of you may be wondering why Solange um, has changed her picture. For those who have been living under a rock, long story short, a few days ago, Kanye went on one of his rants, and he had some of what he had to say. This is what he had to say about JayZ and Beyonce's children, Solange's nieces and nephew. Wait, has anyone ever seen JayZ and Beyonce's younger kids? There, and then he put the R word, RETARDED. No, like literally. And this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having RETARDED children is a choice. So I had got on Twitter, and you know how like when people just pop up on your timeline, I saw somebody going off on him. And I'm like, what's going on? Right? It had a lot of likes, like thousands and thousands and thousands of likes. I'm like, what's going on? And so I said, Greg, this could not be true. So then I go to his page. And when I went to his page, I saw that he had put this. I need everyone to know that I took the post down about JayZ and Beyonce's family down and Jerry Lorenzo's family down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled, not because I'm a good person. I took it down like Down syndrome. Get it? Am I right? Am I right? F the world, real talk, F everybody. And so when I saw that, I was like, they had took a screenshot of what I just said. And that I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that Kanye had said that. And so when I went to his page and I saw this, I was like, okay, girl, that's a possibility that he really did say this. And so then I took a screenshot and I sent it to some of my friends. And one of my friends was like, I don't believe he said that. I was like, girl, she said it. Girl, she said it, girl. Girl, she said it. Girl, she said it. She said it. She said it. Well, now we know for a fact that he said it. Tina has come out and she told a joke about what happens. The joke was something along the lines of what happens when a snowman. Um, it was something like what happens when a snowman melts. They have a meltdown, something like that. And then Matthew has come out and said a word or two. Um, and then he also had this to say about the Kardashians. The Kardashians are sex workers and they sex traffic all the black children they strategically produce. Girl, can I say something? I ain't know Kim and the Kardashians could produce black children. Let me shut up. Kim Kardashian is a sex trafficker. I don't like that Twigs has my daughter in her video dressing all grown. I would have expected more from Twigs. It's F all you ninjas. My soul is black. It is. That's not up for debate. And watch y'all don't believe me. Just say I'm crazy. You all. Listen, baby. Listen, whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Jay-Z and Beyonce have enough money, access, and resources. If they wanted to handle Kanye, they can handle Kanye. Hello, girl. If Kim got enough money, access, and resources that if she wanted to handle Kanye, she could handle Kanye too. So I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing to say about it. I think that if I was Beyonce, I'd be grabbing my baseball bat though. No, I wouldn't. I'd just pay somebody to do it. When you wealthy like that, girl, that's not even rich. That's wealthy. When you wealthy like that, you ain't even really got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the good thing about having a little bit of money. You're just having a little bit of shango-lango-lang. When you got a little bit of shango-lango-lang, you ain't even got to get your hands dirty. All you got to do is just write the check. Kanye gonna get his ass whooped one day. Kanye gonna get his ass whooped. You heard it here first. Kanye gonna get his ass whooped. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna take it a step further. The way Kanye is out here, and let me say something. Bianca is a grown woman, so it is what it is at this point. I don't know if Bianca wants to do what she's doing. I don't know. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. But I will say this. With Kanye and his wife walking around here booty bone butt naked at the award show. Girl. With Kanye saying the things that he's been saying online. If I was Kim Kardashian, baby, the way I would be having lawyers working overtime to make sure I have full sole custody, girl, permanent, whatever the words are you use when you want the custody to yourself of my kids will not be going around that at all. Daddy and all, I don't give a damn what nobody got to say. Girl, my kids will not be going around Kanye, not with the cutting up he doing online. Absolutely not. And if I had to, it needs to be supervised. When I say supervised, I'm talking about I need a few cops there, by security there. And all I can do is sit in a room and play Legos, watch a movie. After that, girl, they need to come back home. People like Kanye, I would not trust. I'm sorry. I think maybe I pay attention to too many movies and blogs and reports, but I see too many stories. And I'm not saying that he would do this, but we see too many stories of these men, even sometimes these women. Girl, you look up and everybody floating in the backyard in the swimming pool. Hello, hello. Honey, I've been put my stiletto heel all in Kanye's skull if I was Beyonce. I wouldn't. I ask somebody else to do it, dog. Anyways, I think it's disgusting for real, though. I do think it's disgusting. Um, I just think it's disgusting. It's just disgusting. You know? I wonder what JayZ gonna do. You think JayZ called Kanye? You think they talked about it man to man? Baby, I would have talked about it man to man, all right, with my fist in his throat. Okay. Hey, can you come up? I just want to talk to you for a second. As soon as he walk in the house, I'm gonna start to windmill. What you say about my fucking kids? Girl, just windmill it. Anyways, let's move on. Okay. I just want to make sure this thing is still recording. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right. So this is according to the Neighborhood Talk. Ooh, Ayesha Howard seeking sole custody of her daughter with Anthony Edwards wants to add his name to her birth certificate. I was a little confused, so I had to do a quick Google. So let's just talk, and then y'all can let us know what's going on, all right? So neighbors, the Ayesha and Anthony saga continues. Howard has officially filed for sole legal and physical custody of their daughter after Edwards made it clear he doesn't want contact with the child. I mean, girl, at this point, it should be easy. According to the court docs filed March the 11th, Howard described herself as a fit and loving mother and is requesting Edward's name to be added to their daughter's birth certificate. The child, born in 2024, was confirmed to be Edward's after a December DNA test. Howard is also demanding Edwards cover pregnancy expenses, child support, and attorney fees. Edwards responded the same day, admitting paternity but sidestepping the financial demands, firmly stating he's not seeking custody or visitation. Woo! This child custody should be over soon, considering the fact that Edwards wants nothing to do with the baby. Thoughts? And so I'm not gonna lie. I was like, why is she adamant about wanting to, I guess, add his name to the birth certificate? So I was like, let me see. It's all. Let me just Google like why add the his name to the birth certificate. And so this is what came up. It says, okay. Adding a father's name to a birth certificate is crucial for establishing legal recognition, securing parental rights, and ensuring the child's access to benefits and inheritance, as well as for the child's sense of identity and belonging. But yeah, and so I was like, okay. And I saw people saying in the thing, girl, she's just trying to make sure that when he die, that she's listed, like, I guess legally he's her father. So if there were to be anything that someone would inherit, then it would go to, I guess, his legal daughter. Is that what it is? I don't know. So y'all gonna have to explain to me, okay? And then it just says, here's a more detailed explanation, legal recognition, and parental rights. Listing the father on the birth certificate establishes his legal status as a child's parent, which is important for custody, visitation, and child support matters. Access to benefits. Having the father's name on the birth certificate can facilitate access to Social Security benefits, health insurance, and other important benefits that may be available to the child. Inheritance rights. The child's ability to inherit from the father, including property, assets, and other family heirlooms, depends on the father's legal status as a parent, which is established by the birth certificate. So, and then it says some stuff about family medical history, emotional well-being and identity, establishing paternity, and then it said Texas process, but I know they're not in Texas, so I think I don't know if this is, I don't know what it would be for Georgia or California, because I think she's trying to file the child support case in California, but I think the judge sent it back down to Georgia, so I don't know. But yeah, so y'all let me know. At this point, it is what it is. Ayesha, we're gonna call it Ayesha girl, we see each other. Okay, I know what you're doing, why you did what you did, and why you did it. Okay, it's just a money grab for Ayesha, and I can't be too mad at it. I'm not saying I would move that way, but I mean, the man is very, 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 very wealthy. Would I expect her to go have a baby with a nigga stocking groceries at Walmart, or would I expect her to have a baby with a nigga who, girl, has a $200-something million contract plus endorsements and other deals? It's trifling, especially when you use your kids as a cash register. Shout out to Wendy Williams. But like I always said, I've been saying this for years, everybody not trying to grow up to be Michelle Obama. Some of the girls, they're going to get it how they live, come hook or come crook. Again, it's not to say that I will move that way, because I'm a woman, I have a little integrity. No, but for girl, I'm a man, and I will move with a little bit more integrity, right? But I also understand that everybody ain't raised the same way. Everybody ain't raised. Some people just grow up. Hello. Um, Ayesha is pushing 40, so she definitely knew what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? And she knows what she's doing now, especially trying to get the child support payments established out of California, because based off of his income, Mama would have been pulling in a nasty coin. But still, even with Anthony not wanting, even though Anthony did tell her from the get-go, I don't want that child. I can't really have too much sympathy for Anthony, because I didn't know this until y'all told me. This is Anthony's fourth child. This is not Anthony is not new to the rodeo. So at this point, Anthony knows that if you stick your raw penis inside of raw vagina and you ejaculate inside of a woman, there's a big chance that she could get pregnant. Being that this is, I think, his fourth baby mama. Even though he's only 23, at 23, you know, because you have 1, 2, 3 kids before that told you this will be the outcome if you stick your vagina. If I stick, what Cardi B say? I want you to ram that big, right in this little garage, right? Whatever she said. So it is what it is. I think that he's tired, through, and dusty. Because even though he does not want the kid, even though he told her he didn't want the kid, the simple fact is, you have a daughter out here. You have a child out here, regardless of the gender. You have a child out here. And the simple fact that you can just go about your life and know that you have a child out here and be like, I don't give a fuck. I think that is tired and through. And then I guarantee you, if that little girl grows up and if she has daddy issues, the first thing people are going to say is, what man hurt you? I guess she can just go back and say, you're my black ass daddy. What man? Some man must have hurt you. Yeah, my daddy, that nickel. Right? It's just trifling. Ayesha is trifling as hell because she is using that baby as a child support check, as a form of payment to sustain her lifestyle. We're going to call it for what it is. But like I said, girl, everybody ain't trying to be Michelle Obama. Anthony is trifling because this is your fourth baby mama, fourth kid, and for you to have a child out here and say you don't want nothing to do with it, knowing that you have a child out there, I think it's just tired and through. There really are no victims in this situation. There really aren't. Both of them tired and through, if we were gonna be honest. Anyways, let's move on. Good. Ayesha said, I'm getting to the shango, right? Ayesha said, I'm gonna show y'all young hoes how you get a niggle. Girl, everybody ain't go to college. Did she go to college? I don't know. Everybody ain't go to college. Everybody ain't go. I ain't no doctor. So I'm gonna show the hood girls. This is how you get a rich nigga. Go get a young nigga. Girl, throw that vintage cat on them. Right? Throw that vintage cat on them. And then, girl, hurry up and go try to file child support in California. Make sure he got a $250 million contract. That's some trifling ass shit, though, for real, though. Shout out to the girls who gonna get it by hook or by crook. I guess, girl. Baby, listen to this. Congratulations to Kandi and Todd Burruss. So this is according to the Neighborhood Talk. Othello, starring Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal, breaks record for highest weekly gross for a Broadway play produced by Kandi Burruss and Todd Burruss. All right. So Neighbors, it's a full circle moment for Denzel Washington. He's back on Broadway and he's breaking records. The revival of Othello. Is it Othello? Starring Denzel alongside Jake Gyllenhaal, has officially become the highest grossing play in Broadway history before even opening night, pulling in over $2.8 million in its first full week of previews. I know that's right. Come on, Kandi. Directed by the brilliant Kenny Leon, the same powerhouse behind Fences and A Raisin in the Sun, this production has every seat filled. Plus, Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker are on board as producers, adding even more magic. Fun fact: Denzel's second ever role back in the '70s was Othello. Now, nearly 50 years later, he's returning to where it all started. This marks the first time Othello has hit Broadway since 1982, making it truly a historic run. Tickets are flying, ranging from $300 to $1,000 plus, but that's not stopping fans from grabbing theirs to witness greatness. The show officially opens March 23rd and runs until June the 8th. Baby. Shout out to Kandi. Remember, I think it was Nene who said something about Kandi and her was it a Chitlin Circuit plays? Baby. Kandi said, bitch, Chitlin Circuit well. Baby. Canada came a long way. When I tell you, baby girl, you can never tell Kandi Burruss no. Kandi done went from having plays counseled, wasn't it a mother's love counsel or something like that, or something, I can't remember. So from going from that girl to now being a part of a production where Denzel Washington, one of the greatest actors of all time, girl, and Jake Gyllenhaal, girl, what? If Kandi ain't gonna do nothing else, she should be a motivation to when it comes to being saying, no, or even if something doesn't work out the first time, girl. At first you don't succeed, dust yourself up and try again. Shout out to Aaliyah. Girl, I'm not mad at Kandi. Shout out to Kandi and Todd. We gotta give our girl her props. Miss Kandi Legendary Burruss. Ain't that what that stunt queen called her? What was his name? The one who was down there with Alexis saying that Mendeces was cheating. Remember he said, what was his name? Anthony? I can't remember her name, girl. I think she got beat up a few weeks ago, like a few months ago, by Alexis Sky's entourage or something, girl. I wasn't paying attention, but I think he got his ass whooped. That's not funny about that. I do think she got her ass whooped though. But yeah, shout out to Kandi. Shout out to Kandi and shout out to Todd. All BS aside, this is a good look, baby. Kandi gonna be the next EGOT. I'm telling you, watch. Kandi gonna be the next EGOT. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.